Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I have another kind of autumnal build for you guys. This is actually the first build that I actually build in the autumn season in the game. We're building today a pumpkin patch, and I wanted to build it because last year I did something similar, but it wasn't as good as this one. So I wanted to like have a 2.0 version of a pumpkin patch, and I actually ended up really liking this build. And because I used the autumn season, you can see that I actually have a sim, so I was playtesting everything. And I do have to say, from the pictures that you see in the thumbnail and also the screenshots at the very end, there's been some changes, some tiny little changes, because when I created this patch, I actually wanted it to be functional, so I used the patches that we got with cottage living. And in order to have my sim actually grow pumpkins, I had to play like for a week in the game, so the trees and everything look very different. The plants and stuff like that, they look very different, but it's actually, everything is functional. I play tested everything, and I wanted it to be like a kind of a barn, because I actually found a picture on Google. So if I remember, I'm gonna be putting it here on the screen, but it's kind of the base that I had for everything in here. So it was like the colors were beautiful, everything was really inspiring, so I wanted to have something like this. And we're building today in Brindleton Bay because I just love the color of the trees when it's autumn in this game, in this world. It's beautiful, so I just really wanted to build something here. You see that we're in the interior now, and because I built this barn in a diagonal, the barn is bigger than it should be, but it just looks so weird. I mean, I really hope that the sim actually fixes the lighting in the counters when you build in a diagonal and you want to have like a nice kitchen, because you see that there's nothing I can do about the lighting in here. It's just something from the game. So when you have a kitchen in a diagonal, you just have to deal with this, and you have to face the fact that your counters are gonna look really dark in some parts. But yeah, I just had to roll with this and just keep building. And the interior of this house is a really interesting one, because I don't usually use red as an accent color in the interior of my builds, because I personally just don't like red so much. It's not one of my go-to colors when I do something in the interior. But I always remember that I had this friend when I was in like 4th grade. She lived in an apartment, and her parents actually renovated everything in the kitchen, and the kitchen was all red. Like the counters, the cabinets, the stove, and also the fridge were all red, and it looked really nice. I mean, I've never seen a red kitchen like after that, but it looked so nice. So I took the inspiration a little bit from that kitchen and the memory that I have from that kitchen to decorate this one. Of course, I decided to go with white for the counters and the cabinets, but still the appliances are red. The tiles in the floor they have this red accent like color and stuff. And if you're wondering what tiles I used, I actually used the one from the Courtyard Oasis kit. So as this is built in a diagonal, they look like squares, but they are originally like X's and stuff. So yeah, they look really nice in here. I used it in here, also in the bathroom, and I think that's pretty much it. But I think they look really nice as a square, so I had to use them. And also they bring up the white as well from the rest of the kitchen, and it's not so like in your face red in here. So yeah, I really liked it. This barn actually has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, so it's a pretty spacious one. And that's because I built it on a diagonal, because when you build in a diagonal, you actually have a little bit more space in between the tiles. So the walls are a little bit bigger, like wider, so everything is a little bit wider. And I actually had to take the advantage to build something like a family farm, like barn or something like that, because when I do barns, they usually are lofted or they just have 1 bedroom. So in this case, I wanted to have like a family. So you can actually use this lot in 2 ways. You can set it as a residential lot and use it as your own pumpkin patch, and then you just sell it in this I put a stand at the entryway of the lot to call it somehow. And you can sell your pumpkins in there, or you can just set it as a retail store and just come and have your Sims living in here anyways, and you can sell the pumpkins that are all around the lot as well. So yeah, you have those two ways to play with this. I just play tested it as a residential lot, but I know that it would work as a retail store as well, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we're working on the living room now. I actually really liked it. It's really cozy, modern at the same time. I actually wanted to use this couch in the red swatch because I really want to use more color in my couches, but I really wanted to use as well this rug from Werewolves, because I tried to use it in the dining space and then I said, okay, I'm gonna be using it in the living room, because I prefer to have rugs in the living area instead of the dining area. I don't know, but I prefer that, and I would never add two rugs in the same area. So yeah, that's why I did that. And yeah, you see me decorating here a little bit. I did the trick in which I used this debug item that costs 0 simoleons, and I size it down with the tool mod so I can place items more freely in here. So that's why you see that there are no slots for your items just to be placed. But yeah, I did that. I really liked it. And I said that this build is actually a family home, so you can have up to 3 Sims actually. And there's a ladder and there's no staircase, because a staircase it takes up too much space. So I used a ladder. That's why you cannot have infants or babies or pets that go to the second floor. So I set up the bedrooms to be for 2 parents and the other one for a kid. So yeah, you can just go and change it for a staircase if you want, but there's no space upstairs for a staircase, so that's why I used a ladder. And I had to put it in the diagonal because, I mean, you see it as a diagonal, but technically it's not. That's because the barn is in a diagonal. But yeah, I created this office space, and from this space in here you go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be showing you only this bathroom because the other one upstairs is pretty much the exact same thing. I just pretty much copy and pasted everything. So I just wanted to decorate one bathroom on camera. And yeah, there's no ensuite in here. The second bathroom on the second floor is actually just a bathroom that anyone can use, because I don't like to have ensuites when you just have space for one bathroom on the second floor or on the first floor. I always try to have more than one bathroom because it's realistic. If you have like a 2-story house, you wouldn't have an ensuite on the second floor and no bathrooms besides that one. So yeah, that's why I did that. And both have shower tub combos, both have the exact same appliances as I mentioned. The only things that change a little bit is the decoration that I put around, but that's pretty much it. And yeah, I'm really excited because I love Halloween. As I mentioned, I'm working on another build that I want to upload tomorrow, so fingers crossed I'm gonna have the chance to do that. If I can't, it would be a bummer because it's a really kind of seasonal build to call it somehow, and it's something that I haven't built before, and I'm really excited. I started building it during the weekend, and yeah, I just can't wait to finish it and to show you guys and to have everything done for Halloween, because as I said, it's my favorite time of the year. I actually had a Halloween party on Saturday with my friends, and we made our costumes. I always like to have the challenge to make my own costume. So I don't know, I dressed up as Gaz from Invader Zim. I don't know if you guys know that show. It's a Nickelodeon show from the beginning of the 2000s, and I love that show. It's really weird and bizarre and spooky and everything, and I love it. I would watch it when I was a kid. I would be so scared. I couldn't sleep at night, but I loved it. I actually watched it now as well, and I really wanted to dress up as her, so that's what I did. And I actually used cardboard and I don't know, paper and a lot of different materials to create my costumes. So if you want to see pictures, maybe I will upload some of them to Instagram. But yeah, it's not perfect in any means, but I loved it. I had a lot of fun, and we do like contests, so we compete in the best costume. And this year I didn't win. I won last year, and because of that I got the unofficial cookbook from The Sims, so I was really excited about that. But I didn't win this year. This year actually my boyfriend won and it was a pretty cool costume as well. So yeah, he actually got dressed as one of the Powerpuff Girls, like I don't know the names of them in English, but he got dressed as one of them. But in that episode in which there are these thieves that get dressed up as them, and they fake like they are the Powerpuff Girls, and they just like rob a bank and stuff like that, and they look really, really weird. Well, he won because of that. So yeah, I was really happy because it was a really, really fair contest this year. But yeah, anyways, we're decorating the kids' room. As I mentioned, I didn't kind of do that much in here because I said that if you wanted it to be a retail store, I just wouldn't just add too much clutter to this. So I decided to keep it in this way, and that would be really not that much actually. I added a computer in here because I thought that maybe this child would actually have a computer in their bedroom. So I used this kind of tablet situation that we got with the pastel pop kit. And yeah, I don't think I added that many toys either. I think I added this toy, like this toy box, and also that dollhouse and some decoration. But as I said, I didn't add that much in here. I actually was trying to keep it really simple. And I wanted to show you this area because it's kind of a, I don't know what's the name of this area, but it's kind of a hallway situation. And I added a couch in here, some plants, and maybe I don't exactly remember what I added, but I think I added like a shelf or something like that. But I don't know why I kept it. I just wanted to keep it here, so that's why I did that. And I think it looks really nice. As I said, I play tested everything in this build, so everything works. Your Sims can actually go up and down the ladder without any situation, any problems, any trouble. So everything is functional. As I said, I had to play with this house for like a week in game because I wanted my pumpkins to grow, and I couldn't find any tricks to make them grow faster. I actually had the MC Command Center, I had the UI cheats, I had some mods to try and play test and make sure that the plants actually grew, but I just couldn't make it work, so I actually had to play a week in game. And you can see that I'm adding here the patches in here for your Sims to grow some stuff. Of course, you can choose any of the crops that you want to grow, but as this is a pumpkin patch, I just decided to grow only pumpkins. And you can see we had like a change in the scenery in which the plants are already planted, and you will see it only in that one, but I put pumpkins all over the place. I think I may have been like putting pumpkins for like 25-30 minutes easily. So I use the pumpkins here from Cottage Living. I also use the ones from the Spooky Stuff because I added the pumpkin carving station. I don't know the name of that. And this one's from Seasons because these are really, really nice and they come in different swatches. And the other ones, it was kind of weird because the ones from growing from Cottage Living, when I was like playing through the week and trying to have my pumpkins grow, the ones that I'm putting right now, they said that they would spoil in like 5 or 6 days. And then from one day to another, they wouldn't spoil at all. And it was really weird. So I don't know if they're gonna be like, if they last forever or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But you see that I wasn't gonna show you guys how I put all the pumpkins in here because it was too much. And the reference picture actually had some sunflowers in here. So I wanted to use that as well, because I never use these sunflowers and they're really, really nice. So I wanted to have them like here surrounding this area of the pumpkin patch. I don't know why you would have like sunflowers. I have no idea if it's something just purely decorational or if it has a meaning or if it makes sense for some reason. I actually have no idea. I know nothing about growing pumpkins. I don't think we see pumpkins in here during Halloween because they grow in autumn, and when it's Halloween in here, it's actually spring. So yeah, I have no idea if that is something that has to happen, like you have to have some flowers, it's good for the pumpkin growing situation. I have no idea. If you know, please let me know in the comments down below, because as I said, I have no idea. And I added these piles of leaves as well from seasons. This is a debug item probably, I don't know, but they do get really like they spoil or something, because when I was playing like for the third or fourth day, I actually had to get rid of all of them and put some more like new ones for the game, like for the screenshots and everything. So you will see that they are not in the exact same places when you download this build, that it's up on the gallery already, so you can go and download it if you want. And this is the stand that I added. This is the one that we got with the Home Chef Hustle Stuff pack, because if you want to sell, I don't know, pumpkin pie or whatever, you can just keep it in there and it lasts longer than in the other ones. So yeah, adding some more pumpkins and some like last minute decorations, and that would be pretty much it. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please remember to like it, also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.